was good. Guys have been fired up. It's been great to get these extra practices, and we've had some good physical practices, and that's what we need to do. We've got to continue not only to be good at being a technician, but we've got to be a physical defense too, and that's good that we were able to do that today. So proud of their efforts. We got another one tomorrow, so we'll take care of business and then go from there. What questions do you guys have?
Seems like A.J. Rose has kind of been a guy that's led the scout team offense a lot. How important is it for that scout team offense to give your first team defense a good look in preparation?
Critical, especially this week facing an offense that they don't see ever. So we have to have that look because they're not used to getting those type of reps and the speed of the game. If we've got guys that can play fast and give us that look, then we're going to play faster on the game.
DJ, now that you've gotten a few practices with those younger guys out there going good on good, have any of those redshirt guys stood out to you the last week or so?
At my position, I think Jamar and Jalen are doing some good things, and they've got a bright future here. And then, Devontae Robinson has done some really good things. I think that our young defensive linemen are going to be good players. Cordell Looney, Jaquez Cross, I think those guys have a bright future too. Of course, TJ isn't redshirted, but he's been playing this year for us as well. So I think that we have some good young players, and I'm glad that we've been able to work with them throughout this bowl preparation.
DJ, you were with Mark at Florida State when you guys played Georgia Tech in that ACC title game. What do you remember from that game, and just how tough is it to prepare for this type of offense?
I remember that we were just holding on to get a stop. If you can just get a stop against them is a victory. And these guys, they know how to get first downs, and that's the key, is being able to prevent them from getting first downs. And fortunately for us, we were able to do that in 2012, and we're going to use some of that to move forward.
How much better do you feel about your depth now versus the beginning of the year, assuming that they're going to want to control the clock and be on the field a lot? How do you think you can hold up to that now?
I feel better. I feel better about the depth. I think guys like Jordan Bonner have played better. I think that guys like T.J. Carter are playing better. I think that some of our linebackers are doing some good things. Eli Brown, Cash Daniels. So I think that our defense overall has been able to develop depth, and this bowl preparation and these extra practices have helped us tremendously on developing that depth.
How tough is it for your DNs and your outside linebacker types who are used to rushing the passer or rushing off the edge to then go from the mode where they have to play that option and know how to read it and play it correctly?
It can be difficult. It sure can, and it's something, like I said, that they're not used to seeing. So we've had some good practices. We're getting some good looks from our scout team, and I'm pleased with our progress.
How important is it to do off-the-field stuff like you guys are doing this weekend with the charity work around the holidays?
I think that those things are tremendous. It shows that we can use our exposure in college football to help others in need. And around the holiday season, that's critical because those are the times when those people may not be in their best spirits. And if we can lift their spirits, then it's just a wonderful feeling.